Do you guys have a 2008 to 2011 Focus and the dash rattles and you want to make it stop because it makes your car feel old? Well, this might be the solution for you. This is called a torque strut or a lower engine mount. There are 3 of them on this car. And today I will be showing you how to install this one. This one is part of a kit. The part number is 3087 by Anchor. All right, so here's the passenger side mount right here. Super easy to access, as you can see. This one I've already swapped out. And then the driver's side one is over here. It's under the battery, and you need to take out the battery and the air box and this and everything. It's really not that hard to get to. It's also called the transmission mount over here. So these 2 I've swapped out, and that solved probably 80 to 90% of my dash problem. It had gotten to the point where, you know, just cruising down the highway, my dash always had a rattle to it. And it just made your car feel old, right? Well, the mounts on these vehicles, they're known to fail. It's a fairly common thing, but they're really not that hard to swap out. So the kit for all 3 of them, I think it's like less than 75 bucks. They're really not that bad. And to swap out these 2 here, all you really need to do is you need to put a floor jack under the engine pan. And then put like a block of wood in between the jack and the pan, because you don't want to support the engine from the pan because you don't want to damage it, right? So put like, you know, a 2x4 or a 2x6 or something to distribute the weight. And then you'll just slightly jack that up, you know, and loosen these bolts and everything. And it sounds like a hard job, but it's really not that bad. I'm not going to show you these today because I've already swapped those out. But what I'm going to show you, of course, like I just said, is the lower mount. This one, torque strut, which is underneath. So we're going to have to jack up the car for that one. Start by chocking the rear wheels. All right, so go ahead and place your floor jack under this metal support right here, and then slowly jack the car up. So you want to put your jack stand right under the front jacking points, which are right here on the pinch weld. And then slowly release your floor jack. Okay, so this is your lower engine mount or your torque strut right here. There's literally only 2 15mm bolts that hold it in. So once you take this out, your whole lower half of your engine and transmission here will kind of swing and sway. It'll be free and loose, but the 2 upper mounts will be holding it, so it's not going to fall like on your face or anything. All right, let's see if we can break these loose here. And yeah, that one's easy. Yeah, that one's coming out just fine. If you have any, you know, rust or anything, obviously you can try some sort of penetrant spray. You can try an impact air gun. You know, if you need to use a mallet or even a mini sledge and kind of bang on here to, you know, cause vibrations to hopefully break up that rust, you know, just do what you got to do. But we don't really have rust where I live. It's not a major problem here. So even though this car has over 250,000 miles, and this has never been changed on this vehicle, it's coming out just fine. My air gun would have been nice here, but it's only 2 bolts, so it's hardly worth me even getting out the air compressor for. You can see it's starting to move here. Whole thing's starting to wiggle. Don't worry, it won't fall on you. There we go. Okay, so the one that goes in here is a little bit longer. You can see that there. All right. Let's see if I can get this out by hand. If not, I'll use a little, maybe a pry bar or something to kind of help me here. That part's out. Just gotta move the whole thing that way a little bit. I think if you were to pry it out the right way, I think you could get this to come out eventually, but another way that might make it just easier is there's a bracket right here with another 2 little bolts right here. I could just take those off. Okay, I think they're 13mm bolts in there. If you had a ratcheting wrench, that'd be the way to go on these ones. Just because there's not a lot of room. Alright, try not to drop it on your face here. There you go. There you go. Alright. So here's the bracket that I took off. There's the old one. You can see right there, it's all cracked and broken right there. You can see that. This part doesn't look too bad, but this part definitely shot. Alright, I'm just going to kind of clean up the surfaces right here. It's a little dirty in here. And then we'll grab our new one. It's got a little metal brush right here. Wire brush. Knock off the big stuff. Yeah, looks good there. So the smaller bolts here, the 13mm, they don't appear to have any sort of thread locker on them, but I'm going to put a little bit of blue on it anyway, because that's not a part that you want coming loose. Alright, so the threads on the bolts are all cleaned up, guys. I'm just going to use a little bit of this blue thread locker on it. As you can see, this is a permanent one. This is a medium strength. Blue is what you should use on most things, guys. A lot of guys will use red because it's stronger and they think it's better. Just a little bit, you don't need a lot on there. But red is really only supposed to be used on things that you don't really ever intend on having to take apart. And this will do a pretty good job most of the time. I think guys should be using blue most of the time in their I think a lot of guys use red more often than they do blue. But anyway, just a couple drops on each is fine. Alright, so here's our new one, right? And they're basically a mirror image of each other. So it doesn't matter which way you put it in. Slide it in there like that. And then we have our bracket here. So the threaded side here will face the driver's side of the car. So like that. And there's a little tab here. The tab will go on the bottom. So it's going to face like that. So you can see the Ford part number out that way. That little tab on the bottom. Kind of slide it over. Let's see here. It'll be a snug fit in between the bushings there, but it'll go. It's not that hard to get it in there. Alright, we'll worry about lining that up later. Right now I'm just gonna start these ones by hand. I always like to start almost every bolt on a vehicle by hand, just to make sure you're not cross-threading, because that's just a nightmare. That causes lots of problems later on. Now I have no idea what the torque spec is on this bracket here. I'm not actually using a torque wrench right now, but I'm just gonna snug it down. They weren't on there super tight. So they got the thread locker on there. So I'll snug them getting tight, but I'm not gonna go crazy on it. It is only a 13mm bolt. It doesn't need to be torqued to like 50 foot-pounds or anything. That's plenty on that one. I don't think that's going anywhere. Alright, so remember the longer bolt goes in this one here. Okay, now you want to torque these down to about 35 foot-pounds each. Really not that tight. And they weren't that hard to break loose, so yeah, you really don't need that much. If you want to go a little tighter, feel free, but with the thread locker on there, they shouldn't come loose at all. And I mean, that's it, guys. Now we just got to lower the car back down and you are all good. This is probably the easiest of all three mounts. Really, all three of them are not hard to do at all. And if you have that vibration going on, it's well worth it. These are a known weak point. You know, every so often they will go bad and need to be changed. And it makes a world of difference. Really, you know, these are great cars overall. Very few problems with them. There's a couple known things that fail, and again, this is one of them, but nothing too crazy or major. This one has 284,000 miles on it now, and it's going strong. It's great. All right, so now you guys can see it's not really moving at all. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of play there in those bushings, so that'll help dampen any of the transmission or engine vibrations. Grab your blocks.